All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
One with nature. Time to go.
I'm going in!
Torn to oblivion!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Come take a look.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
That hurts! Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
It's so cold!
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can... But a well-trained...
Paimon thinks compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh.
All right, let...
One with nature! Time to go.
That won't... It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient. Let's try again. Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
Time to go. Time to go.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was there's a ley line monolith just up. True elegance is the ability my family set only. Let's proceed.
Let's light it up!
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
No, my sword! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! Let's light it up!
One with nature.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these... Given such an outstanding...
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragon Spine.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach?
Yeah, that's it. It's too...
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin... So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
something.
All in the name of... Now then, I already have something.
Let's light it up!
Into the wind!
Everybody stand back!
Shine down!
No, my sword! Let's light it up!
One with nature!
The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Heard about the Vision Hunt decree. Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
Did something bad happen again?
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port and all of that.
That's a nice haul. Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Welcome. How can I help you?
You better. Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Did something bad happen again?
Welcome. How can I help you?
Heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Welcome. How can I help you?
Heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views.
And a rash veggie soup.
The Vision Hunt decree.
Have you
Did
heard
something
about the
bad
Vision Hunt
happen
decree?
again?
Welcome. How can I help you?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
decree.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Vision hunt decree. And the vision hunt decree.
Something bad happen again? Welcome. How can I help you?
Vision hunt decree.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Have you heard about the vision hunt decree?
And a radish veggie soup.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet. The vision hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Time to go.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Welcome. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight. Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we...
Very well. It's been... Come, take a seat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
Well then...
Why would you choose?
This dish isn't actually...
Because of the sour... Eula treated me to...
I never expected us to have such complete... Of course not. It's hard to find...
It's... Eula's always...
But I am...
Hi, Monster. There's no need to be so... What?
So that's what... All right.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
No need. I've left the Mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Something that catches your eye.
Here, the Gebratinus Fleischmitz sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot, otherwise the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again. Meat is the meaning of life.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the blundering knights of Favonius. You are true and principled. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Ahem. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake. Ah, yes. This...
Now even Paimon...
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we?
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Witness the power of Gouvois.
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
outlines your fate. Body and mind.
A cat's ears can hear even the
Benny's adventure team!
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving...
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way!
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Rain outlines your
I see
face.
through you.
Let's light it up!
You can't run.
One with nature.
Stop being Killjoy.
Rain cutter!
You can't run.
Illusion shattered.
Let's end this quickly.
Teamwork is dreamwork! No, my sword! Not good! Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Out of the way!
into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come. One with nature.
Door's open! Let's go! Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of, and I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram. Shudder! Crush!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Shudder!
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
This first.
Flood of Frost!
You can't run. Looks like I went too far.
Rack and Ruin!
Counterattack. So quiet. You need to hurry up.
I condemn you! Illusion shattered!
No, my sword!
Crush!
You need to hurry up.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Everybody stand back!
Feels clogged. It's not this time. Let's end this quickly. This should be fun.
Rain Cutter! Rain out! outlines your fate. Body and mind. Ha!
Wind strike!
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud! The wind knows me.
There is... torn to oblivion! Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core! Huh? More speed. Shudder! Rack and ruin!
Guess quiet. This is it.
Crush! Illusion shattered!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Finished.
Shudder!
That's where they put the diagram!
Just here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight.
Power of the Wa. Rain outlines your fate. Ha! I'm going in!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Vengeance will be mine!
Can't run from death.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. One with nature.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True, but if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
After all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying. In reality, you sense that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure.
That you will. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
We go! Right. No, my sword! There is no escape!
wind knows me. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Adventure! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! No, my sword! Rim cutter! Let's light it up!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Let's light it up!
Ha! There is no escape! Illusion shattered!
I let my guard down. Let me weave you a verse.
Wind strider.
There is no escape!
No, my sword!
The wind knows me. Time to go. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Shine down! There is no escape!
Into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate.
Time to go.
Teamwork is dreamwork! No, my sword! Rain cutter! Huh?
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
There is no...
Can't run from death.
Wind strider. The wind knows me.
Shine down!
Into the wind. Time to go. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Illusion shattered!
Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature. Time to go. Stay focused. The wind knows me.
There is no escape!
Let's light it up!
Into the wind.
Shine down!
Time to act. Let's light it up!
Illusion shattered!
One with nature.
There is no escape!
Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Know my sword!
Shine down!
One with nature.
Illusion shattered!
Let's light it up!
There is no escape! down!
Get out of here! Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Ha! Ha! Illusion shattered! Oh.
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Wind strike! Clouds high! The birds call!
Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Wind strike!
Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up! Witness the power of Gugwa! Everybody stand back! No, my sword!
There is no
Wind strike!
Adventure time! I'm going in!
It's fine. As one with wind and cloud!
Let's light it up!
shine down!
Let's light it up!
There is no...
Wind strider!
Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate.
Illusion shattered!
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Rain cutter!
Wind strider!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is...
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Body and... Let's light it up!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Let's light it up! Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword! Let's light it up!
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
There is no escape!
Into the wind!
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Time to go.
Vision Hunt Decree.
The Vision Hunt Decree. Did something bad happen again?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt Decree?
The Vision Hunt Decree. Did something bad happen again?
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt Decree?
The Vision Hunt Decree. Did something bad happen again?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
That's a nice haul.
Ad Astra.
Definitely be something that catches your Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Ad Astra.
All I can think about is D-Luke.
Error.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
That's what I'll make tonight.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
That's what I'll make tonight.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
All I can think about is D-Luke.
Rebooting.
That's what I'll make tonight.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Error.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Hear your voice. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Error.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
High up, everyone can hear your voice.
There are leaves around, and I know.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you.
But...
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure.
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least...
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't...
Evidence. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something.
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... the honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you...
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I couldn't care what you think.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Yeah.
Time to go.
There is no escape!
One with nature.
Should replace my hammer.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Let's light it up!
Wind Strider.
Time to act.
Almost.
Ring cutter.
Falling leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind! Just as it.
Body and mind. No, my sword!
That's it.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Shine down!
Let's light it up!
First.
One with nature. Time to go.
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Use this.
Rain outlines your face. Huh?
There is no escape!
So quiet.
No, my sword! Let's light it up!
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
That's gonna hurt in the morning! Everybody stand back! Why do they never miss? Get out of here! Out of the way!
Shine down! Insolent!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's light it up!
There is no escape!
Off we go!
Is that Albedo?
The word on the street, the views and scenery here are...
But can't he see those Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first!
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting.
What's up with paint?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow!
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and the cyclical lives of such...
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamp. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility. Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. forgive me.
Whoa, you...
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom.
Well, if you're...
I beg to differ, but you're not from the known world. By observe...
Shall we just get out of here?
It's possible. Time for a change up.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Into the wind!
No, my sword!
One with nature!
Question?
I don't know. Using alchemy to after awakening, even creation may be possible. Still...
No! Paimon's got a brain!
Wow.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's... The subject of how you're able to... Firstly, do you have any extra organs? Fascinating.
What a stupid question! And another thing!
I was merely considering the possibility that you... Oh, that rules out but that would mean that...
Hey! How...
In that case, given that there's... Firstly, let me lure a few...
Huh?
Direct and clear up. Naturally, if...
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare your...
Illusion shattered! I'm going in!
Into the wind!
Ha! There is no escape!
The wind knows me.
Shine down! Let's light it up!
Wind strike!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Let's light it up! Shine down! Illusion shattered! Let's light it up! Shine down!
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? if you're injured. I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. Now that we know that the...
Internal flow.
It's very simple. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically...
Sounds kind of...
Don't worry.
And in...
If anything unexpected occurs, well, it's not just a warning. If an intern... Yes, it's a type of ore. I'll take you to my camps. All going to...
Paimon's still... Let's keep our...
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes.
There is no escape! Let's light it up!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Rain outlines your face.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research.
Hello!
Whoa!
I think the most rational direction would be to expand... following this...
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. A cryoregist in that sense.
Yes.
After all, if it turned out that...
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more.
Great. I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
No, my sword!
face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete...
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough? To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to... prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the There may be significant differences. Take Tevat, for example. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side, do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that... I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No, no. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it. That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. I suppose I have a... Anyway.
Cooking?
Not only is this...
Pie... That does sound yummy, though. Oh,
I'll leave you to it then. If there's anything left over.
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That was fast. That was fast. That was fast. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Not that Paimon...
Hey! But you do have tasty... And you're right, we are good friends.
Yes. There are all manner of I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
Time to go.
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Time to go.
Let's light it up!
Time to go. One with nature.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of...
Without limit, some of us would be... No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. Then if you would, please.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitive. Some of us would be... No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. Then if you would, please...
Follow the wind. The wind knows me.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Teyvat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Teyvat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Yeah. Into the wind. Time to go.
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your face. No, my sword!
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Rain outlines your fate. Shine down. Let's light it up. Ha!
There is no escape.
Into the wind.
No, my sword! Adventure time!
The wind knows me. Follow the wind. Follow the wind.
A fateful offering.
Yeah.
I imagine you must have encountered more... I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these. There are 2 puzzles. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
finds your fate. Yeah. Time to act. Let's light it up!
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Time to go.